Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? I hope all of you are well by the grace of Almighty. Today I am here to take online class because as the spread of coronavirus we are not able to take your regular classes. So stay home, stay safe and break the chain of coronavirus. This is Rizwana Mukhtar, lecturer, Department of Physics. We see many things around us, but do you imagine how could we see that objects? How could we see the images in the mirror? How the images form in different type of mirrors? This is the topic of our today's discussion. Today we will going to discuss about reflection of light. Actually, when light emit from a object or light come from one medium to another medium, then three things happen at a time. That means when light traveling from first medium to second medium. When light enters from first medium to the second medium, then few part of the light will come back to the same medium and few part of that light will enter to the second medium and few part of the light will be absorbed by the mediums. So when the light come from a medium and if the light ray come back to the same medium, this phenomena is known as reflection. And when the light enter into the second medium, this is known as refraction. And few part of the light will absorb by the medium, which is known as absorption. But our today's topic of discussion is reflection. So, what is reflection? Reflection means when light comes from one medium to second medium and if a part of light will return to the same medium, this phenomena of light is known as the reflection of light. Now, second topic, that is the laws of reflection of light. Actually, the incident ray and reflected ray always obey two simple laws. These laws are known as the laws of reflection. Suppose here's a reflector and a light ray coming from one medium. Then we can see or then we can say that reflection take place. Now, if we draw a normal on the point of reflection, suppose is a normal on the point of reflection, and you know that the ray which come from an object is known as incident ray. And the ray which returns to the same medium is known as reflected ray. So, according to the first law of reflection is the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal draw on the reflector will lie on the same plane. Here you can see that these three things are on the same plane. Now, second law. Here you can see that incident ray is creating an angle with the normal, and this angle is known as the incidence angle or angle of incidence, which is denoted by small I. And reflected ray is also creating an angle with the normal, which is known as the angle of reflection, which is denoted by small r. And the second law of reflection is that the incident angle or the angle of incidence will be equal to the angle of reflection. That means angle of incidence, that is I, will be equal to the angle of refraction. These two laws are the law of reflection of light. Reflection always follows the laws of reflection, but depending on the surface of reflection, this reflection can be of two types. Number one is regular or uniform reflection, and number two is irregular or diffuse reflection. When light ray falls on the smooth surface, when light rays falls on the smooth surface, then here you can see there's a parallel rays of light, and after reflection it will remain parallel. Because the surface is smooth, so this type of reflection is known as regular reflection. But if the light ray falls on the rough surface, then what will happen? Suppose the parallel rays fall on the rough surface. Now, after reflection, they will not remain parallel. As you can see, the incident angle of every rays are not same. That's why after reflection, they will scattered or they will not remain parallel. This type of reflection is known as diffused or irregular reflection. Here they can follow the laws of reflection, but as the surface is not smooth, that's why after reflection the light rays will not remain parallel. Our next topic is mirror. Every day we see our face in mirror. Actually, mirror is a plane or smooth surface where regular reflections take place. Generally, the mirror which we used is a plane mirror, but mirror is of two types. One is plane mirror and second is plane mirror. Plane mirror means the mirror which is plane and regular reflection of light takes place is known as plane mirror. And spherical mirror means if the shape of a mirror is spherical, then that type of mirror will be known as spherical mirror. But spherical mirror is also two types. Here you can see that if we divide the mirror into two parts, then you can see that we can either use the inner surface or concave surface as a mirror or the outermost surface as a mirror or the convex surface. That means if we can use this surface as a mirror or the outer surface as a mirror. Here these lines are indicate that here a coating is given. Now image. When we stand in front of a mirror, then we can see our image behind the mirror. Actually, what happens there? Light rays emitted from our body and after reflection on the surface of the mirror, it create an image behind the mirror. That means image is if light rays emitted from a point and after reflection, if it actually meet on the second point or convert into the second point or seems to meet on the second point or diverge into the second point, then this second point will be the image of this first point. Now, image is of two types. Number one, real image. And number two, virtual image. Here you can see there's two images or two diagrams. In the first diagram, a light rays emitted from an object and after reflection, it actually meet on the second point. And in the second diagram, light rays which are emitted from this object and after reflection, it seems that coming from the second point. That means it diverges from the second point. So, when light ray actually meet on a second point, then this second point will be the image of first point and this type of image is known as real image. But when it seems that light rays are diverging from a second point, then this second point will be known as the image of first point and this type of image is known as virtual image. Now, our today's last topic of discussion, that is the formation of image in plane mirror. Suppose it's a plane mirror. M prime. Now we are putting an object in front of that mirror. This is an object. So from that object a light ray will come straightly on the mirror. And when light ray come straight, it will go back through the same way, and another light ray will emit and comes to the mirror obliquely. And when light ray comes obliquely, then it will return back to the same medium. As it's a mirror, that means here reflection takes place. Now if we extend the rays, so when we extend the rays behind the mirror, then we can see that there's an image formed here. And it will be A prime, B prime. Now from the diagram you can see, or we can describe the nature, position and size of that image. So the nature of the image is you can see it's a virtual image and a erect image. So the nature is virtual and erect. Now the size. Here you can see the size of the image is equal to the size of the object. Size of the image is equal to the object. And position of the image is, you can see that the behind of the mirror, that is behind of the mirror. That's all for today. Thank you for being with me. Do memorize all the definitions which is discussed in today's lecture and practice the formation of image in plane mirror and submit it as your homework to your respective subject teachers. Thank you.